Hi everyone, I'm back from LA and I'm so excited to bring you guys my Morphe brushes haul. So while I was in California, we drove about 10-15 minutes from where we were staying and went to the Morphe store, and it was awesome. It was such a great experience, and it was so funny because it was probably because Generation Beauty was the same weekend or because it was a Friday that we went shopping there, but the line wrapped around the building. I was like, dang, everybody wants them some brushes. Okay. But yeah, but it was such a good time. I really enjoyed it. My boyfriend was such a great trooper about it, actually shopping in the store with me, and I really took my time in there, just feeling out the brushes, seeing what I wanted, kind of taking into consideration what other bloggers have talked about and beauty gurus of the favorite brushes and everything. And I got more than just brushes, obviously, but it was a really cool experience. The store is absolutely adorable. You walk in and just, it is lined with brushes, eyeshadow palettes, and then they also outsource a couple of other brands too. Jeffree Star, LA Girl. They have lip liners themselves, plus eyeshadows. They had lashes, they had flutter lashes, like a bunch of different brands. So I was like, okay, we got some stuff up in, okay. No, it was so fun though. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I just wanted to share with you guys what I got. It's just a nice little mixed bag. Not a ton of stuff, but I got, you know, brushes, shadows, things like that. So we'll get started. Okay. I've been doing a lot of that today. I don't know. Do you guys like my hair up? It's just like a thing I'm going to, just let me have it. It's just a phase, okay? So literally everything fit in this bag, and when we were in line, actually, funny thing, I was saying to Brandon, I was like, you know what, these girls are coming out with some small bags. I'm about to go in there and do like hundreds of dollars worth of damage. I was like, I'm gonna have some giant bag, and everything that I bought fit in here, like everything. So cool. So yeah, just in no particular order. I guess I'll do the brushes first and just get them out of the way. Sure, yeah. Actually, the brushes are at the bottom of the bag, but whatever. Okay, so we'll just start here. I did get the Morphe gel liner. So everybody's been raving about this gel liner, that it's great, like the Maybelline Gel Studio liner in black. I love creamy, good liners, and if you can get them inexpensive, so be it. My favorite expensive gel liner at the moment, or that I've used for a while, like on my brides and stuff, would be Laura Mercier's. I really love that one, but I was like, let's try it. I do have it on my eyes today. I cheated. I wore it once, but this is in the color Slate. Nice jar, good amount of size, but it is so creamy, smooth, easy to apply. I applied it with just a really small angled brush that I got from Sigma, and it applied perfectly. Is that weird that I used a Sigma brush instead of Morphe? Whatever. I used what I had. I didn't want to use my Morphe brushes yet. There's something in my eye, hold on. Anyways, so yeah, so I grabbed that first, so I started with it first. Then, actually, there was a little booth right there. There was like 2 center booths after all of the brushes surrounded it, and they sell single shadows. And I was like, oh, why is it in my eye? Anyways, yeah, so they had a booth, and there were all the single shadows there. And they give you this really cute little, like, Morphe version of a Z palette for it. And you open it up. I can open it up here, and it's got a mirror, and then it's got the colors that you can pick. I just picked a range of colors. I was gonna do 9, but the other 3 or 4 that I wanted were actually, of course, the ones they were sold out of. So I was like, well, to be continued. We'll go back to it. So yeah, so I just got some fun ones. I got a few mattes. I got 4 and 4. I didn't even notice that. So I got 4 mattes and 4 of the shimmers, and just some, you know, fun, vibrant colors. I will say that I tried to get ones that I didn't really have, kind of in the realm of what I have, but not exactly what I have, just to try them out. But this is also magnetic, which I thought was pretty cool. So when you put them inside here, they kind of, and they stick right there, and they're magnetic. So these are really nice palettes. They're cute. The cushioning's pretty nice. You don't have to worry about it like shattering or anything, which I thought was great. I will list all of the colors down below and like a little description of what each one is, so if you do want to try them, you can. But I'll swatch them for you just so you guys can see what they look like. Give me a sec. Okay, so these are the colors, and I'm going to try my best to name them because they're on the bottom of the pan. They're not on the actual packaging when I took them out. But the blue is See Through My Eyes. Love that. The violety purple is Rosewood. That's Rosewood. This is Brick. The light brown is Caffe Macchiato, and the warm brown is Spice. And those are mattes. I thought they swatched pretty nice for being mattes. And then this one here, this beautiful like golden, like reddish copper, is Mysterious. This goldenrod is Starlight. And then this brownish gold, which is also on my eyes today, is Golden Glory. So I thought those were really nice. I thought they swatched really nice. I think they're nice. So yeah, so that was some of the single eyeshadows. And as I accumulate Laura, it'll probably move to a bigger palette. But I wanted to try. I said while I was there and I had, let me put my notebook down, and I had the opportunity to swatch the shadows, I said I was going to do it. So I did. They came out good. It's pretty, huh? Okay. Makeup wipe for my fingers. And then we're moving on. So I guess while we are on the subject of eyeshadows, I also got a full palette, one of their more popular ones, I would say. It's the 35K. So the 350 is like the most wild, majorly popular thing. And when it's funny, when you're at the store and you go to buy one, they only let you get one per person because there's such a it's such a want for them, but they want to keep a good quantity so that everybody can get their hands on it. Sorry, I gotta open this. But yeah, I thought this was nice. It came with some nice bubble wrap. Cool. And this was the 35K. So I would say this is the cool tone version of the 350. And there it is. I'm not going to swatch them all because that's just outrageous and ridiculous, but let's see, you guys, can you see it? Oh my god, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And they are so buttery and creamy and smooth. I actually wore them the second day that we were at Generation Beauty. I will swatch a couple of them for you just on my fingers so you can see the pigmentation. Yeah, because they're stunning. These are probably my 3 favorite metallics in the palette. Oh yeah, those are pretty. Aren't those nice? This one's almost like the same color as my skin. But yeah, those are probably my 3 favorite metallics in the palette. And then they just have some beautiful like matte cocoa rich browns in there. Like all these browns are beautiful. This kind of like gunmetal-y deeper color is really nice. I got nothing on my finger. So that, like a color like that is really pretty. I don't know, there's just so much you can do with this palette. Maybe I'll do like a review or something more in depth with this palette. I just wanted to show you that I purchased it, and I think it is everything just as beautiful in the cool tone world as the 350. It's gorgeous. And I just broke it. You can even do some dope like smoky eyes with these like dark grays and silvers, this jet black. Yeah, well done. It's very pretty, well done. I'm so proud that I bought it, and I can't believe how many shadows you really do get for the price. So that one was the same price, I believe about 22 bucks. Or something like that. Somewhere around there, but whatever. The price is there and it's worth it. You get so many shadows. So yeah, I'll do like maybe like a tutorial and then like a demo review swatch on it so you can see all the colors in depth. We'll talk about it. Cool, okay. So that completes it with shadows. So then I was at like another little hooinky dinky of the booths there, and they were selling Jeffree Star products. So they have his liquid lipsticks there and his Velour lip scrubs. So all the colors, of course, that I wanted, like Androgyny and the new color Breakfast at Tiffany's, things like that, I do have to order because they did not have them at the store. They were sold out. But I really wanted to try a lip scrub, and he's got, oh, hey. He's got a bunch of different flavors. I mean, they're great, and they're vegan, cruelty-free, edible. They're amazing. But I sniffed all of them, and this one was just like bubblicious amazingness. It's the strawberry lip scrub, and it's huge. Have you ever seen a lip scrub this big? Okay, usually like you get maybe a third to half the size. I mean, I couldn't believe it, but it smells like bubblicious, like that awesome old school bubblicious bubble gum. I love it. So this is the strawberry. Oh my god, I'm sorry, bud. The lip scrub flew out of my hand and it whacked my dog on the back of the head. He's pissed at me now. He wasn't before. Yeah, it's awesome. So I will yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. I'll follow up with that. But I thought that was really cool that they sold his stuff there. I really did. I thought that was great. I also got a liquid lipstick. So they sell the LA Splash Lip Coutures and liquid lipsticks there for a great price. I think like 10 bucks or something like that. I don't know. These are a really good price. This one is in the shade Vampire. And I originally wasn't going to get any lipsticks. I kind of like made up my mind on that, and then I realized for the cocktail party that night, I was like, I don't have a lip. I have nothing to wear with the outfit, and the vision in my head, I wanted really gold, really big highlight, like fresh eyes, and a dark lip. So I found this and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it was just meant to be, but I'll swatch it for you. It's really pretty. The applicators are huge. They're really big. They're very nice. And it was just a really pretty, like, berry, blood, burgundy color. It was gorgeous. There it is right there. Love this. So yeah, it was nice. They dried down really well. I didn't have to reapply all night, and I was, you know, enjoying my champagne. So works. It was worth it. But yeah, they dried on really pretty. But yeah, those LA Splash ones, I was like, cool. So it was fun because, you know, you go in there for one thing and you find all these little other things to pick up. You're like, okay, this is great. Like, it was just a nice little shopping spree. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, the actual Morphe brushes. Okay, got it out. I have quite a bit of them. I got them from all different collections. So they have 2 different Elite collections. They have goat hair, they have synthetic hair, they have vegan cruelty-free Elite brushes. They have a lot of different kinds of brushes. And not only was I looking for brushes that I not necessarily didn't have, but that yearned for more, I really went and like felt the brushes. Like, okay, like, do I need it? You know, I took my time kind of inspecting and seeing, and just brushes I wanted to either experiment with, or this is like the other brush I have, but could I use this one for my kit and this one for myself? I don't know. I just, yeah, I did my research while I was there. I looked around, saw what I liked. Oh, no particular order. I'm gonna start and these are still in the plastic. I apologize because I haven't put them away in anything. But the first one is the Morphe G0, and it is this lovely, super dense, kind of domed, tapered powder brush. The only one that I have that is like this is a Sephora one. It's a tapered powder brush, but it's even smaller than this. I mean, the density of this thing, it's like a bunny foot. It's lovely, soft, frothy, it's beautiful. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this more for powder, maybe even on a day where I just want to do bronzer and I don't want to contour. This will really like dab and buff nicely into the skin, and I just can't stop petting it. But yeah, so that's the G0. So G is for Gunmetal Collection, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I will list it down below. Okay? Okay. And then next up, I got kind of like their version of a tapered highlight, which I thought was nice. This is the E48 brush. Gosh, whose music is playing out there on a car when I'm trying to talk? Yeah, so this is Sigma's Elite version of a tapered highlighting brush, but I gotta say, comparing this, nope, this is not Sigma's version. This is Morphe's version. Comparing this to Sigma's version, I think they're different. Not that I would use them for different things, but I know a lot of people say if you have one, you don't need the other. A lot of gurus have been saying that, but I like having both. I think the way this one sets is a little different. The way it tapers is a little different. The texture of the brush is definitely different than the Sigma tapered highlighting. So yeah, just in comparison, I think it'd be good to have both. Maybe one you use more for setting under the eye, and then the tapered highlighter you can actually use to do your highlight with. There's different uses, but yeah, I love this brush. Again, the bristles and the texture are just dreamy, super soft, like a little puppy bottom. So cute. Yep. So that's, yeah, so that is the Morphe E48. Yes. Next up in the face brush world, I'm switching over to a goat hair brush, and this is the M527. I only have 2 blush brushes that I trust in this world, and one is the Yakiyo brush from NARS. I adore that. And then the other one is the tapered blush from Sigma. They're the only 2 I really use on my cheeks where I feel like it buffs the proper way. And I went and felt this, and I thought for contouring and for blush, I was like, you may be my new best friend. It's amazing. It's fluffy. The way the bristles are cut is lovely, and it just, the way it dusts, I can just tell. I can just tell that we're gonna dust some magic with this puppy. I have seen Jaclyn Hill actually use this one to contour with, so we'll see what I do. I believe this is the right one, yeah, to contour with for really soft diffuse contour, so we'll see how that works as well. I'm excited to experiment with it and see. So yeah, I really liked their, I believe these are goat hair. Yeah, synthetic goat hair. No, they're goat hair, whatever. I really liked the texture of these brushes. I got more than one because I thought they were so lovely. So yeah, that's the Morphe M527. Next up, I got the M436, and I know that plastic is obnoxious, I'm sorry. But this is their small stippling brush, and I was really excited for this because it is my favorite thing in the world to buff out a cream contour with this. So I'm thinking take 1 or 2 drops of coconut oil or like a dry oil onto like the Anastasia cream contour kit, and then use this guy to buff it out. Woo! It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be lovely. But yeah, the nice thing about this is it takes the time off of your hand to really do what it's supposed to do and just diffuse properly as you're buffing out that cream contour. So I saw it and I was like, I need one. I can't believe I didn't have one already. But yeah, so nice little stippling brush. This is also great for cream blush. A lot of times I pick up the cream blush with my finger, I dab it on, and then I take this to buff it out and diffuse. So yeah, this brush will come in handy. It'll be nice. Next up, I believe it's my last technical face brush. I got the M439. Again, everybody raves about this brush, and I felt it. I've had other dense foundation brushes before from Sephora collection, and I will say the texture was probably just as nice. The density was probably just as nice, but the amount of bristles in the size was almost half, I will say. Like this is pretty big. It covers a lot of area. It's gonna buff beautifully for liquid foundation. But yeah, I probably will say like the Sephora one, you take a good amount of brush hairs away for it to be that size. So I was like, wow, this is a nice big size. Is this their Elite collection too? I'm not sure. But yeah, you can just tell when you really start to buff it in there and break it down and work it in. It's really gonna take some liquid foundations and make it beautiful, diffused, airbrushed look on your face. So I'm excited to try it. Yeah, so that's M439. I've got some eye brushes here, and then I have two brushes that I've learned from talking with people at Morphe and through just the beauty community, that these are better used for on your face than for your eyes, but you can use it for whatever you want. That's the beauty of it, as long as it executes the makeup properly, or the way that you want it to properly. But yeah, it's these two puppies. This again is that nice white bristling. I've already used it, hence the dust, to highlight with my new highlighters. And then that one is the M510, and then this is the M501. So 1001, 510, 501. Yep, so this one, they're both amazing for highlighting and helping to sculpt the contour. So to pick up a little banana powder, translucent setting powder, and to really help carve right here, it's beautiful. And also to pick up some highlight. It's like a little wand. Yeah, no, it really is. And then this one as well. This one's a little more tapered. I haven't gotten to use it yet, so I don't really know like its true duties. But I would use this on the eye. I would use this if I was really like diffusing out maybe just like a tricolor eye, or like a you know, a really light halo smoky. I feel like it would be an awesome crease brush for that. It's not really dense. You can just take like can you see? But you can just take like just the tip of it and really just get like a nice motion in there, some good circular motion. So I think this one's got multiple purposes for your face as well as for your eyes. So I'm excited to try that one too. And that's the 01, remember. Black is 01. Black is number one. Black is number one. I'm a little sassy today. I'm a little sassafras. I'm allowed. Okay, so my last three brushes. The first one I am so excited to use. I have had the same pencil brush from MAC probably since beginning of high school, and although I adore it, and yes, if you clean and use your brushes properly, you can have them for years. So yeah, I've just had that baby for years, but it is a bit stiff and irritating for blending out under my eye with shadow. So I went through with getting the E18, and I did feel a couple of these that were kind of similar. In the E18, I was just like, yeah, there's no comparison. But I am so excited. Let's see if I can do a zoom in for you. I am so excited to try this puppy. Look how cute. But yeah, it is just so I'm really excited just to do some liner and then take whatever shadow and really just buff out and create the under eye area for your eye look. And this brush is going to do the trick. So I was really excited about that one. I recommend this one already, and I haven't even used it. But yeah, E18. Then I have the E22, which I thought was nice. I actually used to use a brush very similar to this one when I worked at Sephora. It was like their dense cream shadow or cream crease definer, I don't remember, but when I saw it, that's what it reminded me of. But it is lovely for picking up product and packing it in the corner and then picking it up and smoothing it to blend into the rest of your colors, as opposed to like more of a fluffy shader brush that you just kind of use the windshield wiper motions for to kind of blend into the shadow. This one more it's a lot more dense, so it'll be great for like deeper smoky eyes and deeper colors you want to use with smoky eyes. The way you pick it up and you just do dab, dab, and then press and kind of smooth into the skin. I think the more density of this brush, because this brush has more density. Wow, my schooling paid off. Because this brush has more density, that it will better suit for blending out deeper and darker colors in your outer corner or when you're doing a smoky. So that is E22. And the last brush in all of this is the Morphe M326. Here he is. OMG. So I have no small definer flat shader brushes. Whenever I'm doing my inner corner, I just use whatever MAC brush or Makeup Forever flat, you know, shadow brush that I have, and I have nothing really small to get right in here or to, you know, get right in here. I don't know where else I would use it. So I got this guy, the M326. It's just the tiniest little shader brush to help me highlight for the inner corner and for under the brow. And yeah, I just saw it. It was a great price point. It was like $3-4 bucks, I want to say. So yeah, I just really adored it. And that, yeah, that completes it. So that was the last brush. I did want to just talk about price points quickly, just for everything. So the Slate gel liner, I believe, was 10 or 11. The lip scrub was, I don't remember, 16. This is like ballpark. The lip scrub was probably one of my most expensive things that I purchased, but again, it's huge. You're going to use it forever. The lip couture from LA Splash was 11. The individual shadows are all $3, $2.50. The palette with the 30 shadows in it was $22. And then my most expensive brush, I want to say, was 20 bucks. I believe this one was 20 or 22. Everything was under that. Like this guy was like $4 or $5. Any of the Elite ones that have like this nice glossy wooden handle to them were a little bit more. But again, I think this was like 12 to 15. This one was 8 and this one was 7, something like that. So just, I mean, I know we all know the prices, and you know, the hype around this company right now is huge, so I'm sure you guys see it. But all in all, I got everything for a really good price. I don't even know if I want to say it. It's weird, but like, yeah, I got all the individual shadows, the palettes, everything for less than $200. And they let you use a 10% discount code in store. So any of the gurus that are affiliated and have a discount code with Morphe, if you say it at the register, they type it in for you, it does take 10% off. So that does help, especially with tax. So I was with it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I had so much fun sharing all the stuff and the products I bought there. It was really cool. It was an awesome experience. I would definitely do it every time I go to California, just to kind of pick up new things, swatch and experiment with new things, and just add to the collection. I thought it was great. Yes, you will start to see me using these more and more as my newer tutorials come along, or demonstrations on things. I am going to try and incorporate these as best as possible to kind of break up the Sephora, Makeup Forever, and Sigma. We're going to infuse and add new products in, and I can't wait. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, my babies. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give a big thumbs up, and let me know what else you'd like to see here on my channel. Thank you so much for all of your kind support and lovely words, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay?